So, after what feels like years of waiting, the Pyro update finally seems to be just around the corner. This news is following the recent update to TF2 that occurred on June 2nd. With some general bug fixes all round and some very nifty new features, the new update, though small, means that players that leave games in casual will be unable to join a new game for several minutes, and the players that are kicked from games by vote kick will not be able to rejoin for several hours. This is great news, because this basically means that hackers will be unable to jump from server to server to escape vote kicks as they will be delayed, and if they are vote kicked, they won't be able to join again for hours. This is great, because finally Valve is doing something about this. They're finally doing something about hackers. And in line with this change, there has also been a small VAC ban wave removing some of the hackers from this game. With this clear out obviously targeting the hackers, it does seem as if Valve is clearing the negative space that we can enjoy a brand new update that's coming shortly. As if they're clearing out all the bad stuff so we can really do enjoy the new game modes, weapons and everything coming out in this speculated update. The biggest recent tease for the brand new TF2 update was actually found on the vinyl of the TF2 soundtrack, Fight Songs. On the side 3, the vinyl includes a small soundscape which is very reminiscent of a jungle, with ambient sounds of birds, crickets and even monkeys. This all points towards the jungle theme that we were introduced to last year. Though we already do know that we'll be getting a jungle themed update this year, with a jungle map, we are currently unaware of what kind of map it would be, and what the game mode would actually be. However now, we are almost confirmed that this map will in fact be a payload. This news stems from Valve hosting a game with various Valve developers and the Sexy 2016 winners, holding people such as Andy Fibo, Taco Man and Sedimentary Socks from the SFM community. This server being hosted in Washington, the location of Valve HQ, implies it is actually an in real life playtest, with people legitimately being invited down to Valve HQ to play some of their new toys. Yet if you look at the map's name, it simply says PL Thunder Mountain, a very old and basic TF2 map. So why would they be playing it? Especially on a private server with a password, with everyone being offline, it doesn't really make much sense. Something doesn't add up. Well, it's likely that the map isn't actually Thunder Mountain, and it's actually the jungle map that we have been teased, as Thunder Mountain is a very large map. It has various contours, height differences and dynamics all centered around a payload game setting. It's a very large map, and such features in a map would work with a large jungle, with the perhaps canopies and other height features centered around in the map. Speculation aside, the fact that the server is being played as a payload map on a payload game setting indicates to us that the new map is almost definitely confirmed as a payload map. So, with all these teasers of a jungle theme, the added fact that Valve are ready to show off their new big map, it does indicate that the brand new update will be coming to TF2 very shortly, and that's great, because we've been waiting for this for a very long time, and it finally seems as if Valve is getting all their stuff together. They're finally ready to start releasing some new content for us, and that is great. So, what do I want from this update? Well, if this update is both the Pyro update and the jungle update, I'm hoping for Pyro to be fixed. Not even for new weapons. Firstly, I'm just hopeful for Pyro's hit registration to be tweaked, and to just be fixed. Perhaps with some changes to his weapon set and his mechanics would make him much more fun and much more viable as a class, instead of just a broken mess that most people regard him as. Next of course, I'm hoping for some new weapons, as we all are. I'm hoping we can get some community modelled weapons as well, as with events such as Arms Race 3 occurring at this very moment, it would be great to see some community made weapons come into the game instead of just cosmetics. New weapons really do give the game life. And with the new map, new weapons, cosmetics and unusual effects, it might just be what we need to give this game a little bit of an adrenaline shot to keep it alive. Lastly, instead of just hoping for in-game items and features, I'm hoping for a brand new animated short. Yes, this is very optimistic and very hopeful to wish for. However, I really do love Valve's animations, as the quality of them is just great. Not to forget the voice of our favourite Boston bat-wielding psychopath did actually tease a new animated short, and this really gets me hyped up, because you see how excited the community becomes because of these updates. Flashback to when the Meet the episodes would release, and the community would go wild, especially with the Pyros, or the expiration date as well. The community loves these animations as we get to learn more about our favourite characters and how they interact with each other. This would really help give the update a little bit of a boost to make it, as it's been speculated, the biggest tier 2 update in history. All in all, with these recent teasers, with a brand new map being playtested by some of the biggest people in the community and Valve developers, it seems like this fabled update that will apparently save Team Fortress 2 is coming shortly, likely this month. So keep your eyes peeled and get excited. It seems like June 2017 is the month to watch out for. Also, it's my birthday on the 13th, so Valve, please release the update then, thank you.